Hey, this is movie Metal Rock, uh, McDonald here, and I would like to share something on recently. It's about Zack Snyder, and in his latest Instagram post, where he posted a photo. I think I believe it was a behind the scenes photo of from BVS, and the caption read, and the caption read, um, read Zach's read Henry Cavill is Superman. Okay, and this is my fault. Okay, does this means the Snyderverse is going to be restored? Maybe, maybe not. Um, did I make that assumption when I first saw that post or saw a screenshot of it on X? No, I didn't make that assumption. I just made the I just see it as um saw it as Zack Snyder being a little biased towards Henry Cavill because makes sense. It makes sense because Henry Cavill worked with Zack Snyder in three DC movies. Okay? And that's how I looked at it. Or it's just Zack Snyder sharing a fond memory of working with Henry Cavill, and of course, you have your anti Zack Snyder people, aka the gun fans, fanboys, I should say, not fans, fanboys. Uh, Not taking too kindly of this post. Uh, or some of them saying that um he's rallying up his fans. I don't think that's the case. Um, I think some people were upset because they thought Zack Snyder was throwing shade at James Gunn and David Cornsweet. I don't think that's the case. I just think that James Zack Snyder was just showing a little bias, showing a showing a bias, and just sharing fond memories of him working with Henry Cavill. Now, yes, this could be a possibility that Zack Snyder is dropping hints that his Snyderverse will be restored, but I don't know if that's going to happen or not. Now, I are not to me. I'm not upset that the Snyderverse may or may not get restored, but I'll be very glad if it does. Okay, and going back to gun fans, Zack Snyder was not being disrespectful towards James Gunn or David Cornsweet. He was just sharing a fond memory, and he was just being a little biased. There's nothing wrong with Zack Snyder being biased towards an actor that he worked with, okay? And in my opinion, Henry Cavill is Superman because let's be honest, are still talking about Henry Cavill Superman more than they are of David Cornsweet. And I don't get these people who say these fanboys who say that they dislike Zack Snyder, but they talk about him a lot on social media. Me, on the other hand, I like Zack Snyder, but I don't talk about him 24/7. Like, or a better example, I'm not a big fan of James Gunn, but I don't talk about James Gunn 24/7. I don't go around saying James Gunn ruined this, James Gunn ruined that. Oh, he ruined this character, blah blah. I don't go around doing that. While you have people on the side are constantly still complaining that Zack Snyder ruined Superman, and I just don't get it. And like I said, does this mean the Snyderverse is going to be restored? Maybe. I don't know. Um, with this buyout, this with this with the possibility that WB would be bought out by bought out by, I believe, by a third company. A merger is supposedly going to happen. Yes, with this merger that's supposedly going to happen, yes, there's a possibility that the Snyderverse will be restored. But we just have to wait and see. And if it doesn't get restored, hey, it is what it is. We can we can fond over the memories of the Snyderverse. But but for now, we can just hope, okay? And I'll I am going to end this video right here. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to rate and subscribe. And see you guys later. Bye.